Where would you even go, Adia?
Dear, I said I'll get you back next
Alex,
week.
please.
Dear, where are you gonna go?
I have to go. I can't be here anymore.
Do you have the rent in folder?
Wait, where are you going? Calm down.
No, we have to take the stairs.
Do not run, Adia.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to present to you filmmaker Jason LaBuda. Jason, thank you for joining me today. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me.
All right. So, your movie, The Cost of Living. First of all, congratulations. I
Thank
know that it's gonna present this Saturday, April 23rd at the Mont Haven Film Festival. So it's great once again to see one of your films to be selected by the Mont Haven Film Festival. I just want you to tell us, the audience, what The Cost of Living is all about. Tell us what's the synopsis of the story.
Well, it's about a precarious worker who works 3 jobs to pay rent. And she is still short on the day that rent is due. And she is given an ultimatum to pay it by midnight or she will be evicted.
Interesting, interesting. So, what inspired you to tell a story?
Um, just how hard it is to pay rent.
True, true.
all last year um I got an apartment with somebody and then they had to leave before the lease was up. So then I got stuck paying rent for the rest of the lease, which was like 8 more months. And it was way more than I could afford. The only thing that got me through that, believe it or not, was the pandemic and that I wasn't going out and I had nothing else to spend my money on. So it helped me focus it on the rent. But yeah, that just, not being sure if you're going to afford the next month and everything. I was like, this is real horror. This is what's really scary. So I just wanted to see if I could turn that into something that people would want to watch.
I definitely hear you on that. And the pandemic, as you know, we've seen so many people, they lost their homes, they've lost their
Yeah.
jobs. So the thought that you had to question yourself, will I have enough to make it for next month's rent? Um, I feel like the pandemic was both. It was, I call it a gift and a curse because in one ways, you're not spending money. Um, it made us be more humble, be more appreciative of, to be more tightly close with our families. And it's just crazy that it's been 2 years since we've been going through this. So I have it good compared to a lot of people. I still live with my parents, so it's been a challenge, and it still is to this day. You still have people still fighting, to keep their apartments, their homes, etc. So it's great that you're telling this story. But what's been the best part about filming this project? What's been the best part of it?
The best part was just getting to know everybody that I worked with. Two of the people, one of the actors and then my DP are my roommates, and I'm like, they're my best friends, so I know them. But my actor roommate goes to Juilliard, so I was able to meet a lot of his Juilliard classmates, and so it was like a blessing to be able to have Juilliard trained actors in my little thesis film. And then just other people, because so my roommate who's a DP goes to Columbia now, but he was at Pace back then. So he introduced me to some people that were able to help out on set too. And I'm still friends with them today. So it's just the connections made during it. That was the best part.
That's great. Networking is key. Having connections is key, especially if you have a team that you can rely on, that they'll bring the best out of you. I always say that you always, if you're the smartest person in the room, that's not a good sign, because you want to have people, you want to have more smarter people with you, to lead you to the right path. So that's good. Did you face any challenges while you were making this movie?
Yeah, a lot of challenges. Time was the biggest challenge, and scheduling everyone, because I mean, since a lot of the actors were from Juilliard, they go to school 6 days a week. I work 5 days a week, so that only gave us, I only had 2 days that I could shoot, and they only had 1 day. And trying to coordinate them all on like the same days to shoot, and then also being that it was my thesis film, like there was a hard deadline that I needed to get it done by. So, figuring out a time when I could rent the equipment, when everyone would be available to do it, and actually getting it done, that was really challenging, but we got it done. There was a couple things that we missed. There was one we realized afterwards that we completely forgot one entire like we shot an entire conversation from one side and not the other side. And then there was just there's a lot at the end. It just became very chaotic trying to like just finish, like, all right, we need to at least get everything like on camera. Whether it's great or not is another story. So a lot of it was like one take towards the end, and we just had to work with it. But I think it came out pretty good for what we had. Also, we realized afterwards that the microphone was broken. The microphone that because I was at Pace University, so the microphone that I borrowed from them, I don't know, it sounds like it didn't record. I don't know. It's really bad. So to cover that up, I put like an artificial like audio grain over it to just make it sound old, because I was like, it already sounds like a shitty old movie, so I might as well just make it seem like it was stylistic.
So where can we follow you on social media and or the movie itself? This is the moment that you want to share anything with the audience to keep up with anything that you're working on.
Well, I'm on YouTube at Jason LaBuda. The movie is not public yet, but there's trailers and other promos on there, and it will be public soon. You can follow my movie page on Instagram at labuda.films. And then I'm on IMDb, LinkedIn, whatever.
You heard that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna put all that information down below on the YouTube channel. But Jason, thank you so much for taking the time to discuss to me about the film, and hope you have a lot of fun at the Manhattan Film Festival, which it will be shown Saturday, April 23rd. It's Halloween in April. So if you guys haven't bought your tickets, go ahead and do it. Support indie filmmakers, indie films. And yeah, I'm looking forward to more projects that you'll be putting out. So thank you, Jason, once again, and best of luck.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is great.